My name's Doug Nikhazy. I am a junior pitcher here at the University of Mississippi. I wake up around 7, be at the field for lift, breakfast, Zoom calls, class, eat, early work done. Practice starts at 2:30. Early meetings with my coaches, prehab with my arm, throw, get done with practice at around 5, study hall for about an hour and a half. Get home, hopefully decompress for a second, get some food at some point, and then get on the pillow and go to sleep.
And how much free time, with all of that being said, do you really have?
Not too much. It's different from a normal student because instead of having a bulk amount of time for you to be able to decompress, you have 15 minutes in between each something, or maybe 30 minutes to decompress, but it's never all at one time, so very little, very little.
How much pressure overall would you say you feel as a student athlete?
A lot. You really do. You feel a lot of pressure every single day to show up and be bigger than who you are. No matter what day you're having, to make sure when you show up to the field that you're gonna just fill your role and do what you do, and when it comes game time, you're just gonna, nobody expects you to just have an off day or to misperform. So there's a ton of pressure to just make sure that you do exactly what you do and everything stays status quo. When you're on the field and you have people cheering you on and there's a lot of people in the stands, you have this great boost, and then you go back to just being a student. It's a lot of change. Our coach always says, he's like, people are cheering for what's on the front of your jersey, not what's on the back. We have some really good resources throughout the baseball team. Having a mental health coach inside of our study hall area that we can access at any time. He's always available to us. He can get you through some tough problems, which is awesome. But it is awesome that on campus they also have some of the same things to most students, and I really do think it is super duper important that people aren't afraid of it, aren't scared of it, because a lot of people think, oh, I don't need it or anything like that. But even if you don't, talking to somebody, getting something off your chest and eradicating a problem before it happens. So even if you do it on like a monthly basis, bi-monthly basis, those little times and those little things, if you can meet with someone, help before you even know it's a problem. Think about the little things and stay out of the big picture, because if you can just have little wins, and that'll get you through a day sometimes, is just getting those little wins across. So mental health, or mental strength has changed and become a big part of my career. Brian Kane even gave us like breathing exercises that we do sometimes. So we have a 5-2-8 breathing exercise where you inhale for 5 seconds, hold it for 2, exhale for 8 seconds. And then we have a 5-5-5-5, kind of like a box. Inhale 5, hold 5, exhale 5, hold another 5. Stuff like that, if it's like really a tough day, that stuff helps. Or even right before you go to sleep, to turn your mind off after a long day. The biggest part is just recognizing. Some people, when they get so anxious and scared, they don't recognize that they are anxious or scared, and they kind of get into this, everything starts speeding up on them. If you're taking a test or something like that, you start just filling out answers and you're not really focusing on things. So taking a big deep breath and having like some phrase that you go back to get yourself into a better state that you would think about, or a way that you would think if you were relaxed. You just say things to get back there and breathe.
And do you think that that's relevant tactics for anyone across the board, whether you're a student athlete or not?
For sure, yeah. We call them our signal lights. So recognizing when you're in a red light, recognizing when you're in a yellow light. Like a yellow light, you can still do your normal phrases and speak and breathe and get back to a green light, which is just go. You're not thinking about the pressure, you're using it to your advantage. Then a red light is you're just out of control and you gotta do things, proper steps to get back to a green light. So recognizing that it's applicable for all different situations. Some of the best advice I ever received was from Coach B, my head coach. And he told me, and it is extremely cliche and overdone, he just said, be who you are and don't try and be someone you're not. And it really helped me a lot.
Hey, listen, I'm going to say this before I walk out. Be yourself today, right? I know you're from Florida and you're pitching against Florida and all of that. How you're successful is you're just Doug Nikhazy, right? You don't have to throw it 96 today. You just got to be yourself and make pitches, right?